I am at 24,494 words currently. Character driven, is it plot driven? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. To just go crazy in December and get that like doubled basically. It is quite cold out there today. We're having a ton of wind and it's bringing in like such chilly air. I was just out with my chickens and they didn't even want to hang out for very long because it's dropping quite quickly today. But hello, I got a lamp. That's night mode. This is very bright day. This is the soft warm. This is what I like to work in. Yeah, there's different little, I love it. I know I was slightly complaining about the darkness in my office, and now it's just made the vibe like I want to work in here. But hello, welcome to another writing vlog. I am at 24,494 words currently, which is great. My goal is to write like Monday through Friday, and then if I miss a day, I'll always end up writing Saturday or Sunday anyway, but it will kind of like make up for that and at least do one or two sprints a day. If nothing else, one sprint is really good and potent. And I try to do it at different times in the day. Like sometimes it's on my mind first thing and I do it right after coffee or with coffee. Sometimes it's like right after lunch. Sometimes my partner's cooking dinner and I'll just aim to do it like while dinner's being cooked. Yeah, I have different modes in those like I feel differently when I'm writing at different times of day. So, yeah, that is my goal. I'm going to do a little session right now. Okay, that was a really good session. I felt in really good flow. I'm actually introducing a new character right now, so it's really fun to play around with her personality since I haven't written her personality before and how she really meshes with the rest of the cast. So that brought me to 25,275 words, which means I did 781 in that sprint, which feels pretty good. I'm probably going to do one more session today at least. Hello, it's December 1st, so the beginning of the month and the beginning of the week. It's a Monday, so that's kind of neat. And I have about 30 minutes before I need to go start a dough for pizza for dinner tonight. And I thought I would just, before I do this writing sprint today, I thought I'd just share what all I wrote in November. So I restarted this book on the 16th. So I had about 2 weeks writing in November basically, and I accomplished 9,693 words during that. I think I wrote, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wrote 10 days out of those 2 weeks. So, yeah, those are my November stats. And let's see what it's at before I start this session. I want to kind of go ham in December. So, currently, starting December, I'm at 26,493 words. It would be cool to just go crazy in December and get that like doubled basically. Is kind of my current working plan. We're only at the first. We're gonna see what happens. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling really excited. I'm really glad that I had my outline. I basically only had Act One and some big points of my outline, and I was reaching kind of the end of Act One. Luckily, I went back on my outline and sort of like fixed a few things, and yeah, I'm just really loving the story. I'm really loving the characters. I'm really enjoying like putting the characters on the page and learning how I want it to be shared. Is it character driven? Is it plot driven? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm having fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in a little session, just like 25 minutes or so, and yeah, that'll be my first vlog for December, and let's see how much we can write this month. Okay, I actually didn't write very long, but I'm just gonna go make the dough and then it proofs for like 30 minutes. And I also don't do anything else. Like, I feel like pizza dough is our joint dinner that we do a lot because I make the dough and then he does the rest. But it proofs for 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna go make the dough and then come back for a little bit because I kind of want to aim to get 1,000 words today because it would be really cool to do 30K this month, I think is my true north goal. So I probably wrote for about 20 more minutes, and overall I ended up writing 1,209 words today for a total of 27,702 words overall. So I'm pretty happy with that. I am getting into a lot of lore and backstory of other characters right now, so that feels exciting. I don't know, I'm really loving all of the scenes that I'm in, and part of me wants to go back and like edit earlier chapters and stuff, but I'm trying to resist doing that just because I just want a lot of this forward motion, and I know that editing can like exist as a separate thing whenever I'm ready to do that. So I'm trying not to do it as much, but yeah, I'm really excited for this month and to see how much I can actually accomplish, and yeah, just be going into the month like ready, and I don't know, to just finish out this year strong with like a creative project and like putting a big dent into a creative project. I just feel like is the vibe that I want to have this month. We just had our first snow of the season and it looks absolutely gorgeous outside right now. And I did some writing this morning. I think I'm going to do a sprint right now, and then fingers crossed tonight, me and my friend are going to write together. So I'm hoping to get a pretty good chunk of words out today. I'm in a really good spot and good scene. There's just so much lore in my scene right now, and I didn't realize there was so much actual lore in my brain. Like, I think I've just thought about this a lot, but I've never really put it on paper until now. Like, it's loosely in the outline, but not really. And there's a connection that I hadn't made before that makes perfect sense to me. And I love when that happens. And I don't know, it just feels so organic to me, even though obviously it's a story made from my own brain. it's interesting how much of itself comes to life on the page and how, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm just writing what's coming to me. I'm not creating something. Something has been created and is like using me as a vessel, is what it feels like sometimes in these sprints where I'm just like, and that makes sense, and that makes sense, and that makes sense. And I just love that feeling so much. I feel like that's part of working with flow. So I'm going to do a little sprint right now. Good morning. Cheers. I actually need to make more coffee, so I'm going to do that before I get started. It's actually been a few days because my cat Iro ended up needing a surgery. He's okay. Basically, he broke his leg like 3 years ago and just needed the pen removed because it had migrated. So he's like recovering from that, but he's doing so well in terms of like just sleeping and not really messing with it too much. But that sort of threw a wrench in my writing week, at least. It's fine, but I wanted to catch up sort of this weekend. It's Saturday today. I ended up writing with my friend, not the night I had mentioned, but last night. And it's so awesome to write with a friend. Like, I don't know, just us talking about our stories and stuff back and forth. I did reach 30,000 last night with my friend, which was so fun. Just over. It's like think I'm at 30,096 right now. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little writing sprint while breakfast was going. It is December 8th, which is the second, going into the second week of the month. It's a Monday, and I am nowhere close to on track just because last week my cat had surgery, and I think I've already mentioned that in this video. So it just got kind of crazy and chaotic, and I couldn't really put as much time and energy into writing as I wanted to, though I still did show up several days, which I feel pretty good about. So I'm going to end this here and start like my next week log of all my words and stuff. And we'll see if we, I don't even want to say like catch back up to the goal. It's not really about like writing actually writing 30K like it is, but it's almost like who would I be if I was someone that did write 30K in a month, like, and acting as if she already exists and I am her. And we'll see what happens at the end of the month, like, either way. But currently, I am at 31,124. So I'll put up on the screen how much I was able to accomplish in this vlog from where I started to now, because I can't quite remember when I started this where I was at, but yeah, it all still feels pretty good, pretty juicy. I am getting back to my more normal rhythm this week, not having to go to the vet so much and all that kind of stuff. So, and baby boy is doing really, really well. He's still limping and everything, of course, and sleeping a lot, but recovering very, very good. I'll leave you there and, subscribe if you want to keep up with if I can make this crazy goal this month or not. But regardless, I'm still so excited to be in my project again and have just my little story going in my head a lot. So I hope you have an amazing day on whatever project you're working on, and that you can see that just a little bit every day, 25 minutes, two sets of 25 minutes of something can like so move the needle in a really big way in just a few weeks, you know? I haven't even been back in this story for a whole month and I've already got 15,000 words just in this time frame. Just a little bit every day can move the needle, is what I will leave you with. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.